Secretary Chao, to you and your family, welcome today. Lynn and I have appreciated our friendships over the years, and we both congratulate you on your nomination.
Thank you.
In our meeting in my office, we talked about the functions of the federal government, and one of the most important constitutional functions, of course, is the creation of infrastructure. Obviously, in order to conduct commerce, trade, and general transportation, it's very critical. And one of the upsides to the state of Nevada is to have my colleague and I on the same committee so that we can ask you the same questions twice. But I do want to emphasize what she emphasized, and that is that Nevada is a microcosm of the challenges and the opportunities before the Department of Transportation in the coming decade. Nevada is one of the fastest growing states in the nation, as you're well aware of, adding nearly 1 million new residents over the last 20 years. Add to that 43 million visitors, and you can imagine the infrastructure and the growth strains that we have in the state of Nevada and the infrastructure system that we need for increased vehicular travel that has increased over the last decade by 150%. So I want to talk again about I-11, as Senator Masto mentioned, and that is the fact that we have two cities that are 290 miles apart. And these are the two largest cities in the country today in the Southwest that do not have a freeway between them. I was impressed with the chairman of this committee and his work on the FAST Act and the improvements that that'll make over the next decade and the ability to move forward. And the fact that it officially designated this freeway, I-11, between Phoenix and Las Vegas as a officially designated future highway. And you may be aware of this, but it's been decades since we've actually designated a future highway here in this country, and it's good to see the I-11 moving forward. I think Nevada's done a great job in this process because we've moved ahead. We have a bypass. The first phase is known as the Boulder City bypass, and because of the work of the federal government, state government, and local government, we're able to complete this particular project on time and very quickly. So I guess the question is always the same: we need the resources, and this is a great project, and you've heard a lot of great projects today. But the issue is always going to be resources, and I guess the commitment that we're asking from our delegation is, will you help us in securing the resources that are necessary in order to not only grow this designated freeway between Phoenix and Las Vegas, but you can imagine the impact that it has on the region, the southwestern portion of the country, which has been the fastest growing for decades. So I guess that's the commitment we're trying to get between the two of us from you, is that the help and the support from the Department of Transportation to see this come to fruition.
A couple of points. One, this emphasizes again the need to find additional financing, creative, innovative ways to fund many of these infrastructure projects. Number two, I look forward to working with both senators from the great state of Nevada on this issue, and I look forward to seeing both of you in Nevada.
Secretary, thank you. We needed to hear that. I want to expand on this I-11 because not only is it between now Phoenix and Las Vegas, but it'll continue to extend up into the northern portion of the state. And under the work of this chairman on the FAST Act, we did authorize the extension of I-11 from Las Vegas to northern Nevada in that bill. It's going to be a very complicated project. We're not talking just the 290 miles between Phoenix and Las Vegas, but an additional 400 miles to get it to the northern end of the state. We're very vast out there in the west, but it's going to be treacherous, treacherous terrain. There's a lot of federal land in the state of Nevada. We have Native American reservations. We can go on and on and on and how difficult this would be. I guess the question that I have for you is to ensure that as this project moves forward, is that we can streamline, that there were a lot of streamlining provisions within the FAST Act and your commitment to seeing this happen. so that we can get through the initial phases of the planning on that project, taking it from Las Vegas to the northern end of the state. Can we get your commitment that we can try to overcome some of the shackles that we find through this difficult project as we move forward?
I will work with you on this.
And I do appreciate that. What I'm trying to hope is that this idea, this project moving forward would actually be a model for the rest of the nation. And
I understand. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I think my time's run out.
Okay, thank you,
Madam
Senator Heller.
Secretary, again, welcome and thank you
Thank
for
you.
being here.